here, brother. All right, we up and running now, man.
We up.
Yeah, man. It's on and popping. What's the
Hey,
deal? How
hey,
you living?
welcome everybody. Welcome to Goochin It.
You already know.
Hey
What's up with
man,
you, man? I ain't seen you in a minute. Ain't talked to you in a minute, man.
man, been busy, man. Having the work life, the family life, everything, man. Just
Yeah,
I've been watching a lot of podcasts, man, and I've been doing a lot of researching, is reading and stuff, man. Just try to do a little bit of everything. Shoot, I've been trying to knock out this this math class Trish got me on, so I've been kind of
what up?
been on that pretty hard trying to get her math class whatnot done.
That's what's up. That's what's up. What's up, Trisha? How you living, man? Me too, man. I've been on the podcast. You know me. I be in the truck driving, so that's all I do is from the podcast. I mean, 24 hours, probably like 13 hours a day. I listen to from all types of stuff. But
Right.
yeah, man. You know, I moved last
Congrats.
week and shit. That's why I didn't get a chance to get up with you, man. It took every day, bro. You know, doing that
Yeah.
shit. So, I had to get back out here. Like I said, man, I got a plan. I'm trying to stick to it. Trying to get this money right so I can, what I mean, get my own shit going. So that's pretty much what
Right.
I'm up to, man. But what's going on, Kingata? Everybody, come on in the room. We got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. It's been a lot going on, bro. Like always, it's been about a month, man.
Man, who you telling?
Yeah, man. I
We've been pretty busy, man. We've been pretty busy.
Yeah, man. It don't even feel like it, man. Time flies when you're busy, man.
Nah, no doubt, no doubt.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I need a vacation soon, man.
Oh, I'm about to take a vacation, man. You know, I'm about to go to probably for the I know New Year's. I'm going to Miami. That's already a wrap. Going to see
Yeah.
my mom for Thanksgiving and shit. I'm going up north, so always moving and grooving, man. I'm trying to go out the country though when this COVID shit left. I'm trying to get out. Probably go to Costa Rica or somewhere down there.
Right.
Might go to
Yeah, I might
Jamaica.
be.
Might go to Jamaica, man.
Are you trying to head out to Jamaica?
I don't know, man. I might. I can't smoke no weed, so I don't know, man.
Well, shit, ain't no point of going there.
I mean, I guess I can, man. I really, I could. I want to.
Uh,
I don't know.
hey,
Anyway, man. What's up with you though, man? How's everything been, man?
man, I've been trying to, process everything, still going through the grieving process. That's why, like, man, I'm trying to take a trip out to Tennessee the end of the month, man, and just get my
Yeah.
head and whatnot. Turn all phones off, all electronics and everything, man, and just kind of get into nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, but hey, let's get it going, man. Let's start busting these topics
Yeah.
out, man. We getting people jumping in,
All right.
everybody watching. So let's make it happen. Let's make it
Yeah,
happen.
I'm coming home for Thanksgiving, y'all. I'll be in Delaware at Thanksgiving, man. And before we start, I just want to say what's up to everybody, man. Um, Everybody keep me in your prayers and stuff like that, man. 'Cause I'm out here on the road and stuff, man. Out here moving and grooving. So just keep me in your thoughts, man. What up, Mike? What up, brother? And we about to kick it, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. So first of all, I want to say, T, man. Um, I know you're going through the grieving process and stuff, man. Just keep your head up, bro, because you got a mission, man, and don't let nothing stop you from your mission, man, because you a good guy, you know what I'm saying? And we need more good brothers like you out here pushing the line, man. Just stick to the plan, man. You know what I'm saying? But I want to ask you a few things, man. I know we say we had no topics, we just freestyling, but what you thinking about this election stuff, man? We gonna start off with that, man, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff, man. We got to divide. Now, first of all, I want to say, man. Feel like there's a lot of divide and conquer going on out here, man. What's going on, Terrence, man? What's up? Another
Oh yeah,
Terrence.
man. That's why you saw my little artwork that I put on there, man. I got that from a good friend of mine that's in Jacksonville named Lauren. She had posted that on her Facebook thing.
Duval.
I was like, I gotta put that one on mine because that's
Duval.
that whole monkey thing and them entertaining us and all that, man. It's a deep message, man. Um,
Yeah, man. Look what my
like
brother
I
said. My
said,
brother said he not voting.
I ain't voting either. It's not. I ain't finna waste my time, man. I got things I can be doing besides vote,
So why
man.
are you not voting, bro? Let me know, man. What's up? Why you not voting, brother?
Cause man, why do people say that people fought for our right to vote when really they fought to survive? You know what I'm saying? The goal was to fight to survive, not fight to just vote. You see what I'm saying? Back in them times, they fought the vote because they thought the vote was going to make a change. We're in times where we all know the vote ain't gonna make a change, but we still voting. You see what I'm saying? Like we all
Yeah,
know the solution to the issues we got going on, but yet we're still pushing the vote as if that's relevant to why we're what we're really fighting for. You see what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
irrelevant because I'm pretty sure if everybody in our pastime had the woke mindset and had the understanding of what we know now, they wouldn't have fought for our votes. You know what I'm saying? It's all about us what the next learning more than what the next man knew. You know what I'm saying? Like my kids should be able to know a little bit more than what I know. So their approaches should be different. They shouldn't be approaching this stuff the same way that I approached it. You know what I'm saying? They
right,
should be leveling up more than what I did. They shouldn't still
right,
be on level one fighting for the same thing that I fight for. No, I fought for him to be more wiser than me, to do things and approach things totally different than how I approach things.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right. Okay. Um. Well, I, all right. So we got people that want to talk about some stuff, man. If
Yeah,
you
he
want to
right. Brian right, man. A
send them the
president
link,
like
man.
he selected. They already selected these people already on who they want in place.
Send them the link, man. Cause if somebody wants to come in, man, you should send them the link. I can't do it because I'm on my phone, bro. You know, if I was on my laptop, I could do it. You know, I usually handle all that. But check this out, man.
All right.
This is what I want to say about that voting, man. Me personally, I never was into the voting, man. Like I'm not going front now. Like I'm some kind of political gangbanger, and I'm for Trump. I'm for Biden. Like I ain't really for none of them. Like I'm still of the mindset to where I don't trust politicians, bro. That
Right.
lie, I don't like liars. Like you're not gonna finesse me, man. Like I don't like people who lie. I'm not gonna front like I like people who lie, people who connive. They're criminals, man. They're crooks. They're crooks, bro. Like
Right.
I, I'm not putting my energy towards no crooks. You know what I'm saying? It's just as simple as that, man. If people can't see that, I mean, that's on you. I mean, if people want to vote, you know, if you want to argue about it and shoot about it and fight about it, whatever, man, just just make sure you keep that same energy, man, when you come around me, because I'm not with all that political gangbanging shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not really with all that, man. I don't understand. They don't. They really don't care, man. It's all a game, man. It,
Right.
it's really they're really playing games. Everybody can like, well, we got to pick the lesser of two evils and all this, that, and the third. Like, listen, man, I don't know how long everybody's been paying attention to politics, but politics has been going on for a long time, man. If you realize nothing has changed, they keep selling you a dream. Like, you can't sell me a dream, man. This is real life. Like, real
Right.
life shit's going on, bro. And I don't mean to cuss, man, but real life things are happening. Now, how you gonna tell me like Joe Biden been in politics since I don't know what 60s or whenever he's been in there? It's been a long time. About as long as I've been alive, I'm 40 years old, and nothing's changed. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? If they cared, it would change. People get
Right.
into politics to get money. Like,
Right.
how do you get into politics and then you become rich,
Right.
but nothing changes? It's like don't the only reason people get into politics is to finesse. No matter what their race, color, or creed is, nobody gets in there because they care. They get in there to get influence and to get to rub shoulders with people so they can get money, man. And if you
Yeah.
don't see that, then that's on you. I mean, you can have. I don't have faith in other people that I don't really know like that. Like,
Right.
I don't know Joe Biden like that. I wouldn't let Joe Biden watch my kids or even watch my dog or anything. So why would I trust him with my life? I don't trust these people with my life. They don't care about us, man. You know, they sent us over there, sent us overseas to fight, to die. Like, they don't care, bro. They let drugs come into the country. Like, you don't see this. They let guns run around the streets. Like, they let so much shit go on. I look at it like this. Like, we live in a capitalist society, right?
Exactly.
So what that means is everything's about money. Just
It ain't
like,
got nothing to do with voting. It has nothing to do with
yeah,
voting.
it's all about money.
Nothing.
And the reason I say that is because, like, I use this simple example. Do you think the cops pull you over about your seatbelt because they care about your life? No, it's an easy way to get some money. They don't care if you get in an accident and die. They care about that money. You see what I'm saying? They don't care about if you speeding. They don't really care about that. They care about the money that the revenue that it brings. They don't literally care about you speeding. You see what I'm saying?
People gotta understand ignorance and stupidity creates revenue. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? It creates revenue. Like, what's really the difference between me driving 55 and 70?
right,
Like, what's really the true difference? And how you going to
right,
dictate which one of those are is reckless or dangerous or ticket worthy? Because that doesn't even really matter. What matters is let me get you that ticket so I can bring in revenue. You know what I'm saying? The goal is stupidity creates revenue. That's why a lot of police stations and a lot of courthouses are are in locations of where everybody parties and get drunk at. You know what I'm
right,
saying? It's always in the main locations where you party and getting drunk at. Why? Because guess what? Stupidity creates revenue. You know what I'm saying? As much that if everybody did the right thing, right? If everybody did the right thing, stayed out of trouble, this and that, who losing
right,
their jobs first? You see what I'm saying? What if nobody divorced?
right,
Where's money? Who's making money? You know what I'm saying? Chaos, stupidity, and ignorance create all these things for everybody else to make money. You know
right,
what I'm saying? The game is not for the game is for the hustler to outsmart and be the hustler and for people to
right,
get hustled. So if everybody out here, even holidays is a perfect example. You know what I'm saying? Holidays is a perfect example. Why does all these holidays fall back to back to back to back right beside each other? And why all of them fall at the end of the year, end of the quarter, end of the business year, which is February, which you got tax income coming in, and then you end off with Valentine's Day. Why is all this set up that way? You see what I'm saying? Because for
yeah,
one, quote unquote, if you want to understand the geographic and the timeline of when they said Jesus Christ was born, he wasn't born in December. So why all of this is it lands November, December, January, February? It's all a money game. You know what I'm saying? It's all a money game.
right. Send the link to Brian, bro. Can you do that?
Yeah. I wonder
He
how
keep,
can I
he
do
keep
that?
asking for the link. He got something to say, man. But check this out. While you doing that, listen, man. I strongly believe this, man. And
Hold
I've
on.
been
Oh, I know
I've
what
been
to do.
telling
I send it through the comments because you sent it to me on the private chat. I got you. I got you.
yeah, yeah. Check this out, man. I've been thinking well, I've been seeing a lot lately. A lot of people been saying like, yo, we need to go back to Africa as black people. We need to. I even heard somebody say like, I don't care what happens, long as it's not white people doing it. It's like, so listen, man. Everybody's not gonna make it. I don't think everybody understands this shit, man. Like, just like when you was in school, like everybody don't make the basketball team, man. Some people are just not good enough, man. Like, we got to realize that, like, all of our people are not smart enough or intelligent enough to do what it takes to make it in this society. So there's no way
Right.
in hell you're going to go to another country and make it. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
you're not going to go to Nigeria and make it. What are you offering when you go there? You didn't even make it here. You see what I'm saying? You're going to go
Right.
there and do what? Like, what are you going to do if you do go to Africa? If you do go to another country, what are you going to do? You're not a doctor. You're not anything. You're not bringing them nothing. You're just taking their resources. They're not going to want you there. You coming in as a basically as a parasite, sucking off of what they got. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it doesn't make sense, man. If you can't make it here, you damn near can't make it nowhere in the world. Do you understand that in other countries, man? A lot of these other countries, they don't even have hot water. They don't even have electricity. They don't have internet like that, good internet servers. They don't have cell phones. You know, niggas is paying like $700 for cell phones here, bro.
Right.
Talking about I'm not American. Like, well, who are you? Because you went to kindergarten all the way to 12th grade, got out and did whatever it is that you did, and now you like the government ain't doing nothing for me. What have you been doing? You got
Right.
to be honest with yourself. Don't try to say now, oh, Trump's a racist and it's his fault. Trump been in office for 4 years. These other motherfuckers been in the government forever and they ain't did nothing for nobody. They're not gonna do nothing for nobody. So you can vote if you want, vote if you don't want, but what are you gonna do after you vote? So what? So okay, so you vote, then what? Talking about they got to do something. Nobody got to do nothing for you. Most people, own parents ain't even do nothing for them, but they expect somebody they don't even know to do something for them. It doesn't make sense, man. Hit the link if you want to come in here. You see the link? Hit it. Hit that link. Come in and talk about it. I want to hear what you got to say. B,
Hey man, what
Mike,
our homeboy Chris Anderson at, man? We need to get that cat back on.
Brethren. Yeah,
Man,
man.
I need to find that cat, man. I'm gonna see can I
Yeah, Mike. Like then what? Like okay. So Trump gets reelected. I think a lot of people just scared, man. Like stop being scared, bro. Stop being scared, people. Don't be scared.
man. Hey
There's
man,
nothing
for
to
real
be
though.
scared of.
Hey, for real, man. I remember like last election time, you know how like all the Trump supporters was like real secretive. This year, man, these cats ain't secretive this year, man. They out and they proud about it this year. They
They
proud about
supposed to be that. I mean, they supposed to be that. That's their man. Like that's their people.
it.
Like
Yeah,
this is America. Whenever you like something, like me, look, I got on right now. I'm a Miami fan. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. You see what I'm saying?
right.
I'm gonna wear this proudly. If I was a Trump fan, I'd wear it proudly. And the thing is, what you listen, man. What are you? I don't. Who look? You can't let what other people are doing to determine what you're gonna do. First of
Right.
all, stay dangerous. Have a plan. Work your plan. See, I think a lot of problem with people is they keep it too real. Like you can't be so real that it, it's like this. It's like a lot of people they be like, well, white people are racist and all this that. Okay, so white people are so racist. When your kid gets sick, you take them to the hospital, right? It's white people in the hospital, and you're not afraid to take them back there to get seen by them, but you acting like you don't want to vote for somebody because they're racist or something like that. It doesn't make sense. It's like you're trying to keep it too real. Sometimes you got to compromise for what you want.
Yeah, man. How you feel about 50 Cent? If you let's stay on that topic. How you feel about what 50 Cent said? You know what I'm saying? Like his opinion on like why he's voting for Trump. Like this is what I think I said it on my show that I said last time on Night
He's a
Out.
capitalist,
Right. And nothing's wrong with that though. Because what I said in the show, my show last time was, hey, when people sponsor presidents, they're investing money in them to get what they want from them. It has votes don't mean nothing. It's people out here that are putting money on these presidents. You know what I'm saying? They're
listen,
dropping bread.
bro. Check me out, man. Check me out.
Yeah.
Let's use our brains, okay? Like let's use our brains. In reality, this whole thing, United States of America, we are behind enemy lines.
Right.
Everybody from jump. If this is what we're talking about, right? We are
Right.
behind enemy lines. Everybody has acquiesced, meaning that when we came out the womb, our our grandparents had already acquiesced, meaning that we are behind the eight ball trying to fight something, acting like we gonna get something. We already acquiesced. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? We don't even know who to trust. We acting like, oh, we all black. Yeah, we all black, but we all Muslim. We all Christian. We all gangbangers. We all felons. We all drug addicts. We all. hood rats, hoes. We got lawyers. We got teachers. We got everything in here. We got foreigners that look like us. And we don't even know if they us or not. Like we already acquiesce. So at this point, there is no like war that's going to happen where it's defined lines.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
I dig what you're saying.
So how are we acting like something's going to change? We got to get into this system, or we got to do the same thing that before there wasn't America, what the colonists did. They went up against the biggest empire in the world, which was England, right? At
Right.
the time, they went up against the United Kingdom and beat them, and then we became what we are right now. They didn't
Right.
ask for nothing. They didn't come. They didn't go to the queen and say, "Please." They said, "Hey, when you pull up on this shore, you better come with your pistol out." You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we ain't fucking playing no more. No, we not paying no taxes, and we don't care what your laws don't matter over here no more. You better come with it. You better come to us with one person and say, "Okay, what is it that you want?" They're not
Right.
asking us what we want. They don't care what we want. We keep saying, "Oh, we don't want nobody to kill us. We don't want this." They don't care about that because they did. They come to you and ask you that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody cares. You gotta punch the bully in the face, dog. You gotta
Right.
kick the bully in his teeth. Yeah, the Tea Party. You know what I'm saying? You gotta kick him while he's down. You don't show the bully no mercy. You don't ask the bully for something. You take what you want. This is America, bro.
But how do you
See,
do that? I mean, you said take what you want, but how do you exactly take what you
listen,
want?
what I'm saying is it's not going to happen. We've already acquiesced. That's what I'm saying. What
Right.
needs to happen? We're not going to do that because we send our kids to school with the same people that we say we don't like to educate our people. We go to
Exactly.
the hospital to the same people
Right.
that we say we don't like because we don't know how to take care of ourselves. So say
Exactly.
something does happen, who the fuck gonna help us out? Our
No
grandparents
doubt.
and shit got diabetes and shit. They are like most niggas are more worried about having sex with other niggas or having sex with some girl online than really trying to fight some war against some people. Ain't nobody really trying to fight. Niggas is trying to dress up in the clothes of the people that they swear they hate so much. Like niggas, like it doesn't even make sense. It's backwards thinking. It's like, okay, so we so angry at the system, but yet we gonna break into the store and steal the system stuff. That like you look crazy. It's like, okay, I hate the system, but I'm gonna break into the Gucci store and steal all the Gucci.
I
Huh?
mean, the
It doesn't
biggest
make
issue,
sense, bro.
the biggest issue is that in order to make anything happen, is we gotta learn how to invest in each other. We don't, for one, we don't even like doing that part. You know what I'm saying? The
There
thing
is
is,
no us though.
they
There
know
is
how
no us.
they have no problems dropping 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, $20,000 on each other because they understand the long term gain of what they will get. Us, on the other hand, we have a problem of instant gratification. You know what I'm saying? Everything got to be instant. Everything got to be
Yeah.
right now. But the thing is, with instant gratification, it's short term. You see what I'm saying? It don't last long.
Okay.
We got to start learning. We got to be able to invest in each other. It like think about it. Like Gooch, how many people invest in you? How many people say, "Hey, I believe in you and I'm going to invest in you." You know what I'm saying? Like same thing for me. Like how many people be like, "Hey, I'm going to invest in you." You know what I'm
That's
saying?
like listen, bro. That's like asking two crabs in a. That's like asking two crabs that's in a bucket, and they sitting there in the in the damn two in the damn two crabs in the bucket is talking about how how they gonna cook. Who gonna cook first? Man, we can't
Right.
invest in each other. We gotta. You can't like the crabs don't even speak the human words to even fight. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't even make sense. We're not even at the level. Like you know what I'm saying? We cooking slowly, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so I'm in here now.
B, what up, bro?
It was
Hey
going
yo,
on, man.
what's going on? What's good with y'all? Hey yo, I
What
want
up,
to take it back.
nigga?
I want to take it back a couple things that y'all was talking about the Christmas holidays. All that's paganism. We should be practicing that anyway. We should be practicing paganism. All that's paganism.
Yeah,
All of it.
I don't practice on that shit anyway.
I don't practice. I don't do the Christmas thing and all. I don't do all of that. Whatever. Back to my
Yeah, yeah,
comment.
yeah.
The president is elected, not elected. It's all. He's already. They already know who the president is. First of
Yeah, of
all,
course, of course.
we need to stop demanding inclusion in this country. Right
But
now, we're at the part. Go ahead, say. Go. What you about to say,
bro,
Gooch?
listen. The thing is this, bro. We trying to do something that's already been done. Like, all right, when we had the civil rights, right, back in the day, our our ancestors asked for inclusion. They wanted to eat with the people that did them wrong. They wanted to have sex with the people that did them wrong. They wanted to shop. They wanted a house. That's all. See, now we're trying to come back and have a re-grievance of this situation. We've already been here. Now we acting like we didn't. No, we got what we asked for. We asked to be in the rat race. We in the rat race now, bro. We in school. Remember, we wanted to be in school with them for some education. Now you got to sit your ass down, get straight A's, and get this. We all in the race together. Yeah, they got a head start. They're a collective. They already got it. They got the guns. They make the. How you gonna go to war with people who make the bullets? It doesn't make sense. Like it's retardation to think that niggas don't make no guns. Niggas don't make no bullets. No matter what, you gonna run out.
I seen something today.
We don't control no water. We don't control no. We don't grow nothing.
I seen something today. Yeah, that's crazy that black people don't know how to cultivate no land when we came here knowing how.
We
to
are the cultivators of the land, though.
But
niggas eating McDonald's and shit. Like,
I seen something.
That's true. We way past that.
I seen something today. That this girl said something and it really kind of stood out to me. She said they should be lucky that we're asking for inclusion instead of revenge. Instead, they should be lucky that we're not looking for revenge. Because we had our own black economic system with Black Wall Street, Tulsa, Oklahoma. We had our own black economic system with them.
Right.
They came and burned everything down that we built. All of the people that are bloodline of those people that lost all of those businesses need to be paid reparations for that. You need to be paid, or we need to invest some money and build our own Black Wall Street back.
B, do you hear what I just said? Listen, this is not new information, brother. We've already came to the table back in the 60s or whatever, when Martin Luther King and them did the civil rights. They didn't ask for that. They've already asked for something. They asked for inclusion, bro. They asked to be in the system. We've already asked. We are the generations of people who asked to be in the system. We in American system.
You got to stop asking. It's time to stop asking.
It already happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, we acting like it didn't happen, and we didn't go to school. We didn't go to college. We didn't go to the military. We didn't go to NBA. Like, this is, look, we're already in the system. You're in the rat race already. You can't come back now and say, well, now you owe us this. They're gonna be like, well, y'all, we already addressed this. You've already been addressed. So now we're asking for a readdress of the issues from a long time ago when the issues have already been addressed. That's what I'm saying. Like, we don't understand that they've already addressed this. They gave us what we wanted. Our forefathers asked for inclusion, for civil rights. They didn't ask for reparations. They didn't ask for no land. They asked for inclusion. They asked to
You missed one too. You missed one.
Go to college, to go to school. They asked to get loans and all this other shit. They didn't ask for none of that, bro.
They also asked for women's rights too. They asked for women's rights. They asked all this other stuff.
Yeah.
That's where they messed up at. I agree with you, Gooch, on that. This is where we messed up at.
What happened? We messed up already. Now we divided. We divided, bro. Like,
we so divided now.
Now we're Americans. Let's be honest. We're Americans now. We're Americanized Negroes. We're not niggas from the plantation. We jumped in head first. We're arrogant. We're just like the mafia was. We're just like Trump, dog. We just like Trump.
The key word you just said is arrogance.
Yes, right. we're Americans, bro. We want to be talking about everything else. No, we're Americans. We're American black people.
In all honesty,
ignorant. You want to fight.
Do you know how much things I've lost because of my arrogance?
Yes, because you're American. Let's be honest. There's nothing wrong with
it. Not even just because I'm American.
Yes, it's the American spirit, dog. If you was from the Congo, if you was raised out in nature somewhere where like we supposed to be at, we would not be this way, bro. We're in the rat race, bro. We live in Babylon. We are like we don't know this. We live in the middle of the. We live in the middle of the beast, dog. We're in the middle of the beast. We're in
You
it.
have to. You
We're
have
in
to.
Rome.
I'm not debating you, my brother. I understand everything that you're saying.
Oh, I know. You know, I'm just
You
passionate, bro.
have to.
Hey, I want to answer what Michael Cray said.
That
He
we don't
says
know
y'all
this.
feel
I was
like
about to address that issue.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, go ahead.
We have to get to a point within ourselves. Everything starts. It starts with self. You have to
Right.
You have to get to yourself. First of all, get yourself right in every aspect of life in order for you to be able to fight the war. You have to. You cannot fight your enemy if you don't know if you don't know who you're fighting.
True.
Bro. You know where you're. Listen, we're lucky. You know what? We're lucky. We was raised around these people. The people that everybody's scared of. The big bad military, the United States of America, all these people. We from around them. We was raised around these people. We know the beast better than anybody else. We know we live in the belly of the beast. But we acting like we outside. No, we are right in it, bro. We know the police. We done smelt their breath. We done felt their batons. They done killed niggas. We know the military. We was in it. We know the education. We know what they're talking about. They taught us.
We shouldn't have ended segregation. I agree with what old boy said about. But David Banner wasn't the only person who said that. My homeboy said that. Claude Anderson, he wrote a book on all that shit where he believed that segregation, that the end of segregation, that shit should have stayed, man. I agree with that wholeheartedly. But go ahead.
Yeah, CJ, they not hearing me, CJ. CJ said y'all not hearing me. B and T, y'all not hearing me, man.
Man, we hear you, brother. We just give you our perspective as well. You know what I'm saying? I hear you and respect you. But
I love y'all, man. You guys know it's all love, man.
But it's the WB Du Bois and whatever. Everybody has their own way to the agenda. It's just different opinions on what everybody believes.
But W.E.B. Du Bois did not go through the crack era. We went through the crack era, the heroin, the hoes, the fucking women sucking dick for crack. We went through all of that, man. Gang banging, all this shit. They have to deal with that, man. Listen, we a whole different type of people, man.
This is what I'm saying.
We a whole new beast, man. We a whole new creature, dog.
This is what I'm saying.
What you saying, brother?
How long are we gonna beg, cry, scream, march, protest, do all of this for fucking inclusion? They're not gonna give us. They don't hear us on that way. We don't hear it. It's like what Tupac said. When you continue to bang when you knock at the door and say, yo, I'm hungry, they don't feed you. So now you start to knock harder. They still don't feed you. Now we're gonna kick that bitch open. We're gonna kick this bitch open and we're gonna take your food. We're taking your food now.
I like that, man, but let me tell y'all something. Where that's going to fail, this is the system that they implemented that is going to fuck up that whole game plan. When they start giving black people benefits in the military, when they start giving black people houses, they start giving black people medical benefits, when they start giving black people all this stuff in the military, what's going to happen is people gonna start picking sides.
Yeah, they already have.
They already have.
Right. That's my point. My point is the question is going to be: is they gonna fight for their own agenda, or they're going to fight for everybody's agenda? And based off, and this is what Goochin is saying, based off of our materialistic and capitalized mindset that a bunch of us are in. Now, I ain't saying you, me, or him. What he's saying is at least 50% of us is going to pick themselves based off of the conditioning that we have been put through that is so solid. I'm telling you, if right now for real, can you tell me right now, do you know any of your neighbors, anybody that's in the military that got 4 or 5 kids, that got a home, got a picket fence, got a dog, got this, that, is willing to give all that shit up for you?
No. Listen, brother.
No.
Abdullah is brave, bro. we dealing with the remnants of the Romans. That means that it's divide, rule, and conquer.
That's what
But
America
listen,
is wrong. America is
if
wrong.
if they can't have it, they'll burn this bitch down. Do you understand when they came up off of them boats and came over here? They didn't come over here asking no Indians for nothing. They came over here, asked for the chief, chopped his motherfucking head off, and said, "You know what? We taking all this, bro. We taking all this." They ain't asked nobody for nothing. So I don't know why you think you're gonna sit down with somebody at a table, ask them for something. It's not gonna work like that. You either acquiesce or get the fuck out the way.
That's what I'm saying. We need to stop trying to set at the fucking table with them. We gotta stop. We gotta stop that. We gotta stop sitting at the table, trying to sit at the table with them. That's what basically what I'm trying to say. This whole conversation. I no longer want to sit at the table with you. Right. I'll kick your goddamn table over. Right. I don't want you. What have you done? What's good at your table that you have done? What's good at your table that you are eating? I don't want to eat what you eat. I don't want to think the way that you think.
True.
I don't want inclusion with you. I want the complete freedom of my people. That's what I demand. I'm not asking you. I'm not crying about it. I'm not marching, protesting. I demand the complete freedom of my people. I demand it. You're going to give it to me.
I got a question for both of y'all. In order to be physically free, all of us gotta be mentally free.
And that's where it starts at. It starts there. It starts mentally free. You have to be mentally free, spiritually free. You're mentally and spiritually free. That brings you financial freedom. You have to start creating generational wealth for your damn self, man.
Right.
You have to start doing that.
None of that is going to happen if they ain't got this here. Because guess what? Right now, real talk. Let's speak on a nationwide spectrum. If every black person right now got all their reparations, I promise you, by the end of next year, 48% gonna be broke as hell.
No, it'd be more than 48%. It'd be 60%.
It'll probably be higher than that. Why?
It'd be 60-70%.
Why is the number so high?
The biggest problem we ever did, we always said we have with us, is that we buy shit that depreciates in the value as soon as you buy it, just because you want to look the goddamn part.
It's the consumer-based ideology. Consumer-based ideology is where we are being groomed. Not just you and me, but kids are being groomed like this in their household. People in households are being groomed to spend.
Bro,
majority of us is not being taught how to save. None of us is being taught money management.
Bro,
now, grown men, you listen. As my fault, Gooch. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, check me out. I hear what both of y'all are saying, but I don't think we start talking about this stuff like it's not like, okay, I'm 40 years old, right? Mm-hmm. My mom is 60. My mom will be 60 this year, right? My grandmom is like 90 some years old, right? Before her, they had already acquiesced to this system, meaning that my grandma used to tell me, get your lesson, baby. Go to school, get your lesson. My mom said, make sure you graduate. My mom said, go to the military, get you a job when you get out of school. When you're in the hood, they don't even believe that they're even a part of America. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we don't even believe that. So we're so far behind, meaning that how can we fight something or get something when we are so far behind, bro? Like, we have to literally get into this shit or just lose. We have to get into it's like cancer. You gotta fight it from the inside out. We can't fight no other way, bro.
The difference between our ancestors and us is that they didn't have access to information the way that we have access.
That's what I'm saying, B. That's what I'm saying. We have to use this.
We got. Listen, it's no reason for no black man, no black woman, nobody to walk around here stupid nowadays. Because the gift and the curse is the internet. You have access right there to all that. Everything. All the truth is coming out now. All the truth is coming out now. You cannot walk around and be simple-minded now when you got access to all of the information now. You have access to the information, so there's no reason for you not to know. There's no reason for you not to know.
But you also
Now,
have
our ancestors did not have the luxuries that we have now. The Bible says that we will be, we was going, it says that we were going to be smarter. We will be more wicked, but we will be smarter.
But the thing is this, B. What I'm saying is this: it's kind of like a baby. It's like when you're a baby or when you're a little kid. If you could eat ice cream every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you would because you didn't know any better. It's like we don't know any better, so most people are going to do the frivolous things. They're not trying to be a part of the system. Like what we're saying is, fuck the system, let's kick it down. What do we have to replace it? What do we have to give people when we say, hey, fuck the system? We have no rewards and we have no way of punishing nobody. So how can we even like start something we can't even reward or punish people? That's the America has a way to reward people and to punish people. So therefore, that's the power. Like you can't run nothing unless you can reward and punish.
That gratification part. That
You see what I'm saying?
gratification.
We're gonna have turncoats. We're gonna have cowards and all that because they're gonna be scared they're gonna get punished, and we're gonna have turncoats. They're gonna be rewarded for being a turncoat.
We don't live in it. This ain't no time for cowards. This ain't no time for cowards. This ain't no time for this ain't no time for cowards. This ain't no time for anybody to be scared. We don't need to scare people.
But we're so divided. But we're so divided. Who do we say a coward is? We're divided, ruled, and so we're conquered because a Christian would say a Muslim is a coward because they believe in this. A Muslim would say a Christian's a coward because they believe in this. A college-educated black person would say these niggas in the hood are cowards because they won't do what they gotta do to be educated. A nigga that's pro-black would say, well, he with a white girl, so he a coward. A motherfucker that, you know what I'm saying? We are so, we're Americanized that we can't fight because we have so many sectors of who we are. We talking about we're all black. Okay, all of our skin is black, but we're not one thing. So how can we fight for something when we're not one thing? But the one thing that we all are, we can agree with, we're all Americans. We all went to kindergarten. We all pledged to the flag. We all fucking took our. We all know about basketball and football and mathematics.
That's crazy. That's crazy because I never did the Pledge of Allegiance. I never did that.
What'd you say?
I never did the Pledge of Allegiance. My mom told me that you don't do that.
What I'm saying is, we know we come from that. That's what I'm not saying that we have nothing else, bro. We can't listen, man. All I'm saying is this, man.
The brothers of knowledge, the brothers that have this strong, what's the word I'm looking for? This strong, we gotta lead by example.
Right.
We gotta lead by example. And this is it. This is it. With the days that our ancestors used to always talk about, them motherfuckers is here now.
Yeah.
They're here now. This is it. Wherever this is the time. It's no more. You can't run from it. It's at your door. It's at your doorstep now.
Right.
It's at your doorstep now. CJ, we hear Gooch. CJ, we hear him. We know what we know what Gooch is talking about. We understand what Gooch is talking about.
I know y'all know what I'm talking about. We the same people. I'm talking to y'all because I can talk, we the same people, bro. B. Terrence, we the same people. Y'all been around me. We done slept in the same house, then ate out the same plate, all that shit. We done broke bread together. We the same people, bro. We come from the same roots. We come from the exact same roots. We know that. Therefore, meaning that we are the same type of people. We have the same type of grandparents. We come from the same roots. We are those people. What I'm saying is, we are some intelligent people, right? We can't come out here saying you wouldn't tell your children, right? Your daughter, you wouldn't tell your daughter to be loose and promiscuous or to go get a job at Magic City. You wouldn't tell your son to get a Kia Coke. You wouldn't tell, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things we wouldn't do. You see what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, as a whole, a lot of us have given up to this American shit. You see what I'm saying? They really believe that going outside of what America is going to get them something when there's nothing else that we have. You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey, yo,
Like
shout out,
people
shout out.
think pushing a button in a booth is gonna change their life. People think pushing a button in a booth is gonna change their life.
Pushing
That's
the
how
button.
we are.
They know they got us divided, bro. It's just like you gotta understand these people have
And
been
I
running.
agree with what Kurt said too. Sometimes we do have to take ownership on ourselves. Also, we have to take ownership of it.
Oh
We got to
yeah.
take ownership of this. I agree with what Kurt said too. I agree with what Kurt said.
Oh yeah.
The people that we're dealing with have done their homework, bro.
Oh
These
yeah.
people have been ruling for a long time. They know how to rule. They know how to rule, bro. They know how to get us to look at it right now. The whole country's fighting. Everybody is beefing this. Listen, we fighting each other while the people still up there rich. They still up there robbing, raping, killing, stealing, going around the world. You know, they pull up on people's shores still to this day with the fucking pistol out, bro. With the pistol
Yeah,
out. With
yeah.
the pistol out. That shit ain't a fucking joke. Like with the pistol out, we acting like, oh, we gonna vote for him. Listen, bro, if you don't acquiesce, they gonna come with the pistol out for you too. Like,
That,
so
that,
what
that,
you
that,
gonna
that,
do?
that voting. I don't. That voting is not going to change any goddamn thing.
Like
Right now,
niggas really acting like
the two candidates that's in there right now, that shit is either you want to be burned by fire or drowned by water. That's
Yeah.
that's the choices you have.
Oh, it's crazy. It I just don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. I just don't
That's the choice.
understand
I get
That's,
it. I
that's the
I
get
don't
it.
choices.
how you invest you invest time in somebody that don't know you.
It's called fear, bro. Listen. Do you understand the amount of fear? Listen. A nigga will light up the block. Nigga will shoot up the block. When the cops come, motherfucker will come out with his hands up, put his hands behind his back, and go to jail peacefully.
Right. That's the fear factor.
Peacefully.
That's
The
the
nigga
fear.
will shoot a little kid in the head. Nigga will shoot a nigga at the club. When the cops come to kick the fucking door in, when the SWAT team come, the bitch will come out with his fucking hands up. Terrified of the fucking people. Niggas are
Yeah,
terrified, nigga.
but not scared to kill his own people.
You,
That's
you
Exactly.
bull.
understand? You understand what I'm saying, dog? Like the mindset is crazy. That's what I'm saying. Like, how we gonna
We
go
got
to war with people like this? How we
we
gonna
got it.
go
We
to
got
war with people like this?
you can't go to war with them because we got a crab in a barrel effect that goes on with us.
That's what I'm
Brothers,
saying, bro.
our brothers and sisters do not like to see us come up. They don't like that.
Let's
They don't like that. They don't like that. And
let's
you
be
do you know
realistic.
from experience, bro. You know from
Let's be
experience, bro.
realistic, bro. Let's just be realistic. Like there's got to be there's something else that we got to do because
All right. What's the first thing we gotta do? What is it? What is the first step that we need to do as a community? What's the
we're
very
we're
first?
already doing it. We're already doing. We have to understand. There's a problem. Listen, we co- look. I was born in 1980, right? By 1990, I was 10 years old, right? Crack era, right? We believe that white people were bad. They're all against us. The cops against us. We're outside of America, right? Because we didn't really get to go nowhere. We was always in the hood. Blah blah blah. So we believe, sell drugs, go underneath the law. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get it because they don't give a fuck about us no way. So we gonna do what we gotta do. We gonna come up. We still gonna be fresh. Still gonna be fly. Blah 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 blah.
Right.
Once our generation, we are the old heads now. Fuck them niggas that's 60, 70 years old. We the old heads, bro. We understand what we're dealing with. These 20-year-old Negroes, 30-year-old, 25-year-old, we created them. They watched us do this. That's why they savages. They call themselves demons, blah, 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 blah. We gotta redirect that energy into something that's gonna make us rise up. Because guess what? If we keep fighting, listen, we're going to be a distinct people. We can talk all the shit we want. We can sit here and pontificate all we want. But if a young black guy sees another black guy across town as the enemy, or if he goes to the store and sees another nigga at the store and sees him as the enemy, if he goes to the club on the weekend and somebody steps on his shoes that only cost $120 and sees him as the enemy and wants to kill him, we will never, ever, ever, ever come up.
This is. He said. What do you do? First of all, yes, like you said, Gooch, we are doing it. We're acknowledging that there is a problem.
Right. First step.
Another thing is you have to have a strong knowledge of self. We have to
Right.
have a strong knowledge of self and who we are as a people. You have
What
to
does that
do,
mean, though, bro?
but you have to do extensive history of your people. You have to understand. We have to have, like I said, we have to have a strong knowledge of ourselves.
Right.
I'm talking about individually as a person. You have to have a strong knowledge of self. Once you
Right.
get a strong knowledge of self, you will understand that what you're doing, what they're doing to us is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's systematic bullshit. Joe Biden talked about system, and they asked him the other day on the panel, say, what do you think about? Well, we understand that there's systematic racism, but you know how many people black men Joe Biden put in prison? Joe Biden put a lot of black men in prison.
Right. That's true.
This is what we have to vote for.
Yeah, because black people are saying you
I'm
gotta pick the best evil.
Listen. Right
You gotta
now,
pick the best evil.
I got a little bit more time. Right now, I'm creating generational wealth. I will break every generational curse that has ever been thrown in front of me. I will break every last single one of them. I will break every last single. I will create generational wealth, not for me, but for me, for my family, for your family, for anybody's family. I'm going to create generational wealth, and I'm gonna have knowledge. I'm gonna acquire all the knowledge that I can to continue to. I'm going to live here. I'm going to live, brother, and I'm going to make sure the people after me is going to be okay also. Shout out to my daughter who created the first Black student union at her university. That shit is dope.
That's
Yeah,
what's up.
shout out. Yeah, shout out to that, man.
That's
But
what's up.
another thing that I think we need to do is we got to get back to love and righteousness. You know what I mean by that?
Yes,
Like,
you got to. You got to.
Like right now, our culture for the most part is we love thuggetry and being on a lower thinking level, and we think that's an accolade. We got to get back to righteousness, protecting our women, teaching the kids. Like, you're doing a big disservice if you're not teaching your kid. Like, don't feed. Like, how do we feed our kids to the beast? It's crazy. Like, how could a girl have how could a dude or a girl have like 5 kids and then let the school raise them? You know what I mean? Like you're feeding your kids to the beast and wondering why the beast is winning. You fed your kids to the beast. You gave your kids to the military. Now they're military minded. You didn't give them nothing. Excuse me. The military gave it to them. So they have an obligation to the United States military now, not the black community, not nobody else. They left their community and went all over the world. That's how they got to see the world. They don't care about us. You understand what I'm saying?
I just never understood how they could be so comfortable with their situation. I just never really understood that shit.
Who you
A female could get Section 8 housing. They could move them to these terrible fucking neighborhoods, and they could just be like, "Yo, I'm cool with this. I'm cool with this." Subjecting your kids to gunshots and all this shit, and just and embrace it. Embrace it. I just never understood that shit.
Why you think they call the projects the projects?
A project, because it's a project. It's
Correct.
A project.
So the project was successful. It was an experiment.
But I never like my man Jay said, I'm not in the project hallway talking about how I be in the projects all day. It sounds stupid to me.
Right. Because you are self-aware. But these other people that's in the projects aren't self-aware.
They ran black men out of the house. That's a good analogy right there.
They separated the black man out the household and said, "Hey, I without you."
Yep. Welfare.
We would give you food. We would give you state.
Hey, yo, man. Listen, I gotta go, man. I love y'all guys. I gotta go. I gotta get ready.
Love my brother.
I gotta get ready to yo, Gooch, man. You look
Hey,
good
yo,
out there.
you already know what it is, B. I'll see you soon,
Good out
bro. You
there.
be safe, brother.
You look good out there, man.
Yeah, man.
Look,
One love, man.
yeah, I love this channel, man. Hey, yo, I want to talk about depression next time I come on here, man, because I'm seeing too many black people talking about depression.
Okay,
I,
we could definitely jump on that. We'll talk about depression, anxiety, and all that good stuff.
yeah, we get
Yeah,
you
man.
know this. I gotta go, but you know what my depression is? My definition of depression is. My definition of depression is God trying to take something away from you, and you're fighting them and not letting them take it out your life.
Oh, that's deep. That's deep. I ain't think about it like that. That's deep shit, though.
That's my definition of depression. God trying to take something away from you, and you're fighting them and not letting them take it. Hey, yo, salute, man.
Salute.
So,
Anybody
salute.
looking to create generational wealth for your family, man? Create generational wealth, man.
Oh, yeah.
Generational wealth. Pass it down. Pass it down. Not even just money. Knowledge. Knowledge.
Facts.
Love
Knowledge,
y'all, man.
man.
All right. Salute,
Hey,
my
love
bro.
is love, bro. Love is love, man.
Hey, yo, I see you when you go home. Come on, Gooch.
You already know, man. Love is love, man. Hold it down, bro.
All right.
Yeah, I love you, man. Okay. So we
Yeah,
had B on here with his little piece of things, man. Um, yeah, man, I got a little passionate there because I'm kind of, I don't know, T. I'm getting to the point to where I
you
don't know,
care.
man.
You care. I
I
mean,
do. I don't know why I care. Like people need to ask. Look, I've been because this is the thing, bro.
yeah.
Go back over this again. I don't know if anybody cares. I used to not care. I used to be such a nigger.
Right.
The ignorant word of nigger in my head, like I didn't know anything, bro, until them towers fell. When them towers fell down, I was like, wow, that's interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like that's very interesting. And I started reading. I didn't read as an adult. I started reading books. I started learning stuff, about Masons. I started like people say they woke. I've been woke since 2006, 2005, but people are calling woke or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Like I've been looking at all this stuff since then. The pyramids on the money and the secret societies and the Illuminati and all this shit. But then I started looking at, history. I had to go back and learn history.
Right.
Then I started realizing that this is far more fucked up and deeper than we are prepared to do. Like we have to really humble ourselves and do some work, bro.
Real talk.
It's not as cut and dry as it seems. It's not like we all like rap, so there's a hip hop community. No, it's not going to be that easy that we can all get in and fit in. Like I said, the way they took this country and the way that they do things, the people who, when I say they, it's not a color. It never was a color. See, that's the thing I don't think nobody understands. People think like it's cut and dry. Like, do you understand that just like now, when you look at the United States military, it's not white people, bro. It's a conglomerate of people who go to other countries and do what they do. It's been like that since
Always.
Babylonian times, bro. They suck up the people that they conquer and they acquiesce and they suck them in to do their bidding.
Right.
Like, and we think like it's the white man. No, a black person will do something to you. An Asian, like it's a mind state. It's in your brain. You can't see it. Just like they said they fighting terrorism. Nigga, you never know if a terrorist don't tell you he a terrorist. It's in their fucking mind, bro. You think everything is so easy you're gonna be able to see it on? It's not on you. It's in you. It's in you. It's not on you. You can't see it.
It's a collective. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's a collective.
it's a conglomerate of things, man.
You gotta understand. It's a religion. It was religion based. It's color based. It's class based. It's all of that. It's a collective. Because people gotta understand. The starting of slavery started with the black tribal heads fooled his people in Africa and they got captured. The Catholics agreed and pushed the slavery agenda. The Europeans in Europe pushed the slavery agenda. So understand, it's a whole big spectrum of people, color, race, classism that was involved when this whole slavery thing went down, and it's still a collective.
But if you're talking about chattel slavery, you're dealing with the last ass end of slavery. You
Right.
understand that when the Romans, when Alexander the Great was running around here, and the Greeks were running around, and when they went up in fucking Persia, and they went all up in Russia, and all up in them north, all the way to India and all that,
Right.
they were taking slaves too. Now they weren't taking people to go till a field. They took
Right.
soldiers. They took your kids. Raised your kids to be soldiers. So 10 years later, your kids will be 18, 16 years old. Now there are soldiers. They're gonna come back to where you're at now, and they're gonna run y'all, or they're gonna have kids with our women, and they're gonna be half and half, good soldiers and also good citizens, because now you see what I'm saying?
Right.
Now we have city folk versus country folk, educated folk versus dumb folk. You see what I'm saying? Same thing we're dealing with now. A person from New York City can easily swindle somebody from Tuskegee, Alabama.
Right.
I'm talking about somebody who never left Tuskegee, Alabama. You understand what I'm saying? Their grandparents never left. Because
Right.
people in New York at 8 years old, they're already dealing with, they're already catching the train going to school. You know what I'm saying? They're already out on their own, smoking cigarettes, avoiding danger, doing little mischievous shit a lot more than you can in Tuskegee, Alabama. You understand what I'm saying? So
Right. Different time frames. I see what you're saying.
you're already advanced in your mind. So you think, oh, he ain't nothing. He don't know nothing. This is who we're dealing with. We're dealing with people on a worldly level who have already advanced. We're the country people in the world stage. We're the babies in the world stage. Black people are the babies. We're just
Right.
we're sitting here arguing about. You understand the shit that we're arguing about? The people that we're trying to fight against did this
They
shit
ain't even thinking about.
400 years ago.
Yeah, they're not even thinking about that shit.
400 years ago, they already were partisan. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like back in Rome, they already had killing senators on the Senate floor, and now they're a military dictatorship because they killed the emperor and the military took over the Senate. You see what I'm saying? Like, and we're trying to do that now. We're like trying to be partisan, and I'm Democrat, Republican. You know how old the red and blue scheme is, and the partisanship. While you divide, rule, and they up there ruling. You see what I'm saying? That's so old. Like we're babies in this, and we're fighting an uphill battle, a upstream battle, and we don't get it. We're acting like we're gonna argue our way to something. We're not. No, we gotta listen. All I'm saying is, and I'll keep saying this, we gotta get into this system and make it better. We gotta get into it. What do we have to replace it with?
Right.
We got to get into it to replace it. We can't be on the out. Like, we're always going to be victims of it if we're never in it. You see what I'm saying? Like, we're in it. You know what I'm saying? We're tax-paying citizens. We're in the system. Now, we're trying to level up. Business owner. You know, now you have a, you know what I'm saying? We're learning.
Right.
Then you get into politics. Now, when you're into politics, say me or you, we don't want to do it for money. We don't want to see the projects. No, cops, you go police those projects, lock those people up. We don't want drugs over here. No drugs. You know what I'm saying? Yes, you kill somebody, you get the letter of the law. No matter if you're a police, no matter who you are, there's a law. You see what I'm saying? This is not what we're dealing with. We're dealing with people who are trying to maintain power, but they're evil. They're not righteous. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
We're acting like we're going to fight the evil people with words. No, they will kill us.
Right.
We got to pretend like we give a fuck about them long enough to get into the system to change it. It's the only thing we can do. You got to tell your babies that. Yes, just like the Jews do. You need to be a lawyer. You need to be a politician. You need to be a doctor. Why? So we can know what's going on in there. Why are we getting bad medicine, all this stuff? Because our kids aren't growing. Nobody's growing up to deal with medicine. We're waiting for them to tell us what, you know what I mean? They tell us what it is. Okay, you got diabetes. You take blah, 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 blah.
Right.
And our ladies are nurses. They're not doctors. They hand the medicine out.
Yeah, true.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you can get that far, but you can't go run your own hospital where you can actually do something good for the neighborhood. I'm saying the hospital's in bed with the people who make the medicine, so they're going to keep you sick to sell medicine. Now we're back to capitalism.
Right. So the question for me is, for you is, well, question and a statement. When it comes to um getting in the system to take over the system, do you believe or do you see uh where you can kind of get to a certain point of the pinnacle to where at some
Whoa,
point they are going to only allow you to sell out? Oh, okay. Let me see what this say.
that's a lot.
Yeah, hold on. We have to first learn how to heal, love, and take care of self. Love self results in the love to others. And if we are not taking care of self, how will we be able to influence and project change from others? Yeah, we may give some effort, but we are willing to put down the things that aren't good for us to truly invest in the generation after us. Imagine how far we can go on the mental and physical and financial level if these things that do not serve us well are put down. The question is, damn, I didn't get the rest of it. The question is, do we know? Damn, that shit so long, I can't even get to the end of the damn statement. I wonder if I
I,
can get to the end of the statement on my phone. Hold
I
on.
think I think what she's saying is it goes back to what I was saying about righteousness. We gotta love righteousness again. Like we have to go back to where righteousness is what we're dealing with, man.
Okay.
I think I understand what she's saying, man. I
Yeah.
think. But what were you asking me again? What were you saying? Do we have to sell
Pretty
out?
much kind of tying into what she just said. Once you get to a certain pinnacle, there is going to be contingencies in place that's going to force that person to sell out to get to the top of a food chain. You see what I'm saying? Like there is going to be things in place, and what she's saying kind of creates what I say. If you don't have self moral, self discipline, self love, a firm balance of rationale and empathy, that what's going to happen is when you get to that very top of the pinnacle and you want to move up to really change some shit, they're going to press you into a position that's going to cause you to degrade your morals and your discipline and your self-image. You see what I'm saying? The goal is,
Okay,
are you going to sell out or are you going to say fuck it, I do my own thing?
okay. This is the thing. Okay, okay, okay. This is what we have to understand, man. The way that the people that are on top right now, and I mean these people that we're dealing with are not people who we look at it like some kind of way they got there. No, this is an old war. This is an old thing. These people come from old families. Like we don't know our family. Like they can trace their shit back for a long time. Blah blah blah. The way that they got this power and they're keeping this power is they sit at the king's feet, right? Think
Right.
about America. Okay, we'll go recent time America. They sat at the king's feet and convinced the king that, yeah, we'll go look for new land, we'll go do that. And then when they got what they wanted, they started making demands. You see what I'm saying? Like, you got to be willing to, when you get to that point to where something that you hear and you're like, nah, I'm not about to do that. But the person who told me to do that, I take them out. Why? For the good of humanity. Like, okay, I finally make it in politics, right? I get to a point in politics to where a politician pulls me to the side. He's like, "Well, in order to go further, you're gonna have to do something evil, whatever it is." You know what I'm saying? If you acquiesce to that, you're no better than that. Like,
but you do realize that the people that kissed the feet came to a whole new land and took land from somebody else in order to create their own same fuckery that was in the land that they left.
see, but at first, that's not that's not why they came here at first. See, they came here. See, they came here on behalf of the king, supposedly the queen, the king. You know what I mean? Of the
Right.
crown.
I get that.
But all of them, Spain, Portugal, France, Netherlands, England, right?
Right.
They came here on behalf of them. Once they got here and got things going, they realized that we ain't really trying to be giving up what we got. See, the thing is, we can't fight. What I keep trying to say is, we can't fight the people that we're dealing with. We're on the outside of them people. See, what you just said was once we get to a certain point. No, we have to realize that we're. That's what I'm saying. You can't be so real that you really believe that your whole point is to get money out of getting into this or to get something out of this. Your whole point to get into this is to make it better. If that's not your point, then it's never going to work. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, but in order to make it better, you gotta establish power. That's what I'm saying. You missed one entity in what the other people gained when they came to America. The entity that they gained when they came to America was power because they took power from the Indians. Power is exchanged somewhere. It's go, you know what I'm saying? It's going to be exchanged at some point. Now, if you would have said they came over here, they say, okay, we're just going to take a little piece of land here in America, and y'all Indians, y'all can keep that part, then we're good. No, what happened is they said, fuck this. I'm gonna take all this shit. Not only am I gonna take all this shit, but I'm gonna create false treaties. I'm gonna create this. I'm gonna create all these fucking mystery windows and walls here that they got to go through and understand that what happened was they gained power. Once you gain power, you can say fuck. You know what I'm saying? But in order to gain power, you got to take power from somebody.
But what I'm saying is this, bro.
Right.
Do you remember what I said a while ago? I said that we're dealing with people who already been through this. So when they got here, they realized that, okay, I'll kill a few of these people when we land here to let them know that we ain't fucking around, right?
Right.
Then I'll give them something that they think they're getting something, but actually these are things that we already know fucks up people. So I'll give them alcohol, right?
Right.
See, Indians weren't dealing with alcohol yet. But see, the people who came here had already went generations of dealing with alcoholism, of getting drunk, of you know what I mean, seeing people, you know what I mean? They already knew what it does to a society. So they
Right.
knew that eventually we ain't gotta sacrifice our souls. We can let them do it to themselves. Then we'll start our divide, rule, and conquer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I mean? We'll start our divide, rule, and conquer. So meaning that, hey, Tonto, we got some stuff for you, and if you kill them over there, we'll let you have all of this. You know what I mean?
Right.
Shit like that. Same thing they're doing right now. What's up, Bryn, man? What's going on, family? It's just it like we keep saying though, it's so layered, it's so deep, man. And the thing that I'm scared of is that our people are dealing on a surface level. We think that like I see people like the younger generation, they're out here like, Black Lives Matter, and we listen, shut the fuck up, fall the fuck back, stop telling everybody your fucking business. Like they don't tell us they business.
Right.
Like
You
we
got
don't know why
no.
this is happening. You understand there's something happening here. We don't know why. Like all of a sudden, all over the country, cops are killing black people. It's like it's happening everywhere. It's like, okay, are these people retarded or something? Like, why would you? That should be the last thing you're doing with all this shit going on. Why would you shoot? You know what I mean? Like, It's not happening just in Texas, just in Wisconsin, just in Seattle, just in New York, just in Florida, just in Georgia, just in Tennessee, just in Mississippi. No, it's happening everywhere. The same way that gangbanging seems to go everywhere and niggas are killing every like. Why is that happening? Because there's something that we don't. You know what I'm saying? We don't know why it's happening. We just see it on the surface. So there's something that needs to be happening to make. Because that's why we're scared. Because we're like, damn, somebody's out to get us. They don't feel like that because they know they know how you feel.
Right.
They know who you are. You got to shut the fuck up. Stop being so real, and start being more strategic. Read The Art of War.
True.
Read it. All the niggas in jail done read it, but they stuck for 25 years. They ain't getting out.
Yeah, they ain't getting
out.
They
don't know it.
Rules.
And the ones who do know, they get out. They shut the fuck up and go start them a business cutting grass or power washing or fucking. You know what I'm saying? They go start them a little. They get them some a small business loan and go start a business and get the fuck out the way because they already know that niggas ain't ready. You see what I'm saying? You ever notice that? You ever notice that, bro?
I noticed that.
Real niggas, they done read The Art of War, done read Malcolm X's autobiography, done read all this shit, and they get out of jail and they get the fuck out the way. They don't come out and be like, y'all young boys do. No, they get out the way. They go and they acquiesce into the system, and they, you know what I mean? They go get their 501c3 or they get their small business loan, they get their LLC, and they live in a cul-de-sac somewhere, and you like, fuck this nigga out of jail, now he in a cul-de-sac.
Right.
Shut the fuck up, get into the system and beat it that way. How do you think Japanese people come here and start businesses and all these people come here and do this shit? Because they shut the fuck up and they follow the rules, the little rules that they have here, and get into the system. All we got to do is get into it, and not people who want money, who want fame, who are envious, who are not about nothing. We got some lame ass motherfuckers up in government, man. Let's just be honest. These people are lames, man. Like, we wouldn't let lames be on the football team in high school, but yet we'll let lames tell us what to do in our everyday life. They make all the rules now. These people are fucking lame. They're lame.
The whole political game, when it comes to the higher class people, is logic based. For us, a lot of us, it's emotional based. You see what I'm saying? We gotta learn how to be more logical based versus emotional based when it comes to our planning. We don't. We do shit off of feel. Shit feel good. It's sad because it's so a slap in the face, because it's like, well, all you gotta do is dance and we'll feel good. You'll get their vote. So guess what? Why is it every time when it comes to us, these motherfuckers dancing on TV and shit? Damn, see, I was trying not to cuss today, but I was doing good, man.
It's me, dog. It's my energy tonight. My energy is like, what? My energy is all over the place, bro.
I was doing good.
It's me, dog. It's my energy. My bad, man.
That's why I wasn't talking that much. But all right. So listen, it's crazy because I'm for real. It's like Kamala Harris dancing. Oh my God, they got meme for days because she was dancing. You know what I'm saying? Biden dancing. Oh my God, he's dancing. It's so awesome. Like, what does that even matter? Do they realize how disrespectful that is? To where all they got to do is dance. You see how disrespectful that is?
Yeah. That man came on TV and said, "You not black, you're not voting for me." I will punch that dude in his motherfucking face, man. Like, y'all out here playing, talking about, well, we got to vote for him, man. Somebody don't smack his head off his shoulders. Man, who the fuck did you talk? Do you know who we are? Like, you got to have a little bit more respect for us, man.
Bruh. All they had to do was dance, man.
You need to learn some damn respect for us, man. We got to demand some respect.
They showing us that they disrespect us, man.
Oh, you gonna respect me? You gonna respect this one?
All you gotta do is dance.
You gonna respect this one?
Let me discuss this part too. okay, I'm starting to see a trend on things where it's like people get on these darn talking ballot, you know what I'm saying, these talking shows, and when they do their election thing, they talk the I don't know what the hell it's called. I don't be caring because I don't be paying that shit no damn attention.
Somebody's
But
panels and shit.
they be talking. People be putting messages on Facebook like, man, yeah, he did his damn thing. He talked that, talked that. Like, people gotta understand that this is one reason why a lot of people are single. This is a lot of reason why people are heartbroken and get played because everybody love the talk game. Nobody don't like results. Everybody's all about what sounds good. That talk game. How the person presents something and say stuff. You know what I'm saying? The mouthpiece. But not even caring about the results or the history of the person. And it's just like that when you dating somebody, you get knowing people. It's like you date a dude, the dude tell you what you want to hear, and then 3, 4, 5 months later, you mad crying, venting because the nigga played you, but now you played yourself because all you paid attention to was what he did and what he was saying and how he presented, and it was so flashy and fly that you really didn't even understand the substance of the person. And see, that's what we have problems with when it comes to the substance of a person. When it comes to election, is that we are stuck in no substance but flash. You know what I'm saying? If it's
Mm-hmm.
flashy, then you got us. Ain't gotta have no substance. The history don't the history doesn't even fucking matter. The dude can have 20 kids, but if the nigga talk good, he make you feel good, he say the right things, you know what? I'm gonna give him a chance.
Hey man, uh, I'll go back to this, man, and I want anybody listening to me to hear me, man, when I say this. In order to know what's going on right now, you really got to get out your bubble and start paying attention to the world. Like, do you have any idea what's going on in Venezuela right now? Brazil, Honduras, Nicaragua, Mexico, China, Indonesia, England, Germany, Turkey. There's a big world, right? We're stuck in our little bubble, right? We got it very, very well here. And the system could work that we have, but we're letting evil people run this system into the ground, man. And it's like, we're literally out here saying we're going to pick the two devils. Like, which devil do we want? If somebody don't take something and bust one in this nigga, like, what are you talking about? We not dealing with the devil, bro. Stop, man. Stop dealing with the devil. You don't make a deal with the devil. Who the fuck is your grandparents? Who raised you? I want to know who raised you people. You don't do deals with the devil, man. You put the devil in his hole every time. No,
Facts.
every time. You know, I think Negroes thought because you could sell crack, you could sell dope, you could smoke crack, you could do all this shit, you could deal in evil, and nothing happens to you right away, so it's all right. We can deal. No, evil begets evil, and power corrupts absolutely. So when you're dealing with these people, man, you gotta understand, why would they want something good for you? Ask yourself that, man. Why? Like, they don't give a fuck about your kids. Why would they? Since when? They need you to work, so they ain't gotta work. That's always been the point. Remember the point? The whole point was they ain't trying to do no work. Look. Babylon shackled up the slaves because he needs some work to be done.
Yeah.
You understand? Babylon let the slaves go because it was more economically feasible. They ain't got to pay for you now.
Right.
The individuals, you understand they had to pay for you, right? You were a tax liability at that point. It's like, nah, let them all go. We can use them for everything. Everything. Yeah, they could be in the military. They can go die. You know what I'm saying? They can go do everything now. But we acting like they going to give all that up because we said something about it. It's not going to happen, man.
Right.
It's not going to happen tomorrow. It's not going to happen no time soon. And the thing is, stop being scared, man. Don't be scared, man. Get strapped up. You might have to kill somebody, man. You know what I'm saying? You might have to die. Yeah, you're going to die. You might have to. It sucks, man.
People ain't trying.
You understand how many people died for this?
That's too real. That's too
You
real.
know how many people died for them to have this America? Do you know what they did? They had to kill. They shed blood for this. They're not giving this up.
Yeah.
They killed, died, raped, pillaged for this. They jumped off the ships on the other ships and killed pirates because the pirates were fucking up what they had going on.
Bro, they ain't
That's
trying
what
to do all that,
Americans.
bro. They trying to dance and be on TikTok.
All right, you keep shaking your ass if you want to.
They try to be on TikTok, man.
All right, you shake. You
Hey,
keep.
people want to be in fantasy land. This is why we have PlayStation 5 coming out.
All
You know
right,
what I'm saying? Everybody
all
don't
right,
people don't want to live this reality. They want to
all
be
right,
in TikTok and PS5
all
land.
right. You just remember this. Babylon is brave, dog. Never forget that. You
Yeah.
think what you want? Oh, they scared of us. We burnt up the city. Remember, Babylon is brave, and when they start, are you willing to go that far?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? See, the thing about us black people is, as a whole, we really do have, and that's the sad part, man. That's why I said we'll shoot each other and then let the cops arrest us and all that because we do have a sense of humanity in us. If we could just get this, if we could shake this Americanism off of us, and I don't mean Americanism, I mean the mentality. You understand what I'm saying?
I
The
understand.
the the alcohol, the drugs, the robber baronness in a low level. You know what I mean? All the negative they put. We embrace that. We got to rise up to be better people now.
Oh yeah.
We have to do that, man. Like that's what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be a stand-up man. You know what I'm saying? I want to take care of business now. You understand what I'm saying? We don't want to take from each other. We don't want to see nobody hurt. We don't want to kill nobody. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's about. It's just like a phoenix, man. You understand? Every great nation fell, man. Look at Iraq now. It used to be popping over there
Right.
back in the day. That was the first one. Look
Yeah.
at Egypt. Egypt used to be popping. That was the second one. Look at Greece. Greece ain't shit. It used to be popping over there. Look at Italy. Italy ain't shit. It used to be popping over there. That was the Roman Empire.
Right.
Look at Carthage. Carthage was popping. It ain't nothing going on over there right now. Look at England. England is falling down, man. They still got some nice buildings, but as far as a culture, they're done. Ireland, they're done. We're the last vestige, the last hope. When America falls, who knows, man? Something else is going to happen. But it's looking like it's all over, y'all. And are we going to be the ones to pick it back up and start something new? But what are we going to pick up where they left off at? Because you got to think. Look at Haiti. Haiti kicked out all of the colonizers, right? Killed them and kicked them off the island. Look at Haiti now. Why? Because Haiti had too much in their mix. They weren't one people like that. Yeah, they were when it came time to fight, but as soon as the fighting over, now it's like, well, who gonna rule who now?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
Now we got to kill the light skinned people and the mixed people because they gonna betray us. Some of them said, no, let's go back to France and do trade with them and let's sell our sugar cane to France. And some they start killing each other. You know, it became a whole thing. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, man. And say it's easy to control someone that doesn't have control over themselves. Yeah, I mean, yeah. A lot of people don't have control over themselves. A lot of people ain't, like I said, self awareness, man, that is a challenge for people. Changing and growing, a person growing is a challenge. Accountability is a disgusting thing.
Yes.
It is very uncomfortable.
I,
Accountability is very
yeah, man. I had to sacrifice a lot to get to where I'm at, man. Like,
yeah,
it's hard getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and going to take a run.
right.
You know, um, it's it's hard not eating that pork sandwich, man.
Yeah,
You know, it's 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 hard not going to the strip club, man. You know,
yeah,
it's hard it's hard not going in these girls' DMs, man. You
right.
know, it's hard, bro. It really is hard because we live in Babylon where it's all at our fingertips.
Yep.
And
To
when
self,
you're a man of means, and when you're at least when you're in the middle of the pyramid in Babylon, you can do what you want for
right.
the most part. You see what I'm saying? I can pretty much run around here and do what the fuck I want. Nobody can really stop me. I don't really have chains on me. I'm not on papers. I don't, you know what I mean? I'm married and all that, but it's like in this country, you can pretty much do what you want if at a certain point. It's like it takes a certain discipline, and we don't have it. The black man don't have that discipline. We're not a righteous group of people, man. We're very jealous of each other. We're vindictive. We
Right.
don't want to see for the. It sounds good. We don't want to see nobody rise for the greater good, and we believe that people who entertain us are our leaders. Because you're good at basketball, don't mean you're a leader. Because
True.
you can sing, rap, act, because you have a certain dollar amount, does not mean you're a leader. It just means you're financially, astute. It just means that you're a good thespian. It means you know what I mean, you're a good actor, you're a good entertainer. It doesn't
Right.
mean you're a leader. Like wealth does not mean you're a leader. You know what I mean? Wealthy people OD and they don't have it all together just because they have money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they be having the most damn issues because they have compromised themselves in some kind of way.
So why do we believe that these people are our leaders? Like they're not our leaders. They're just people just like us.
They're the
We gotta
entertainers.
start looking for the righteous people amongst us, man.
Right.
Not a guy who sells drugs and makes a lot of money doesn't. He's not somebody. Why? Because he'll sell you out cheap. It sucks. It could be my own brother, my own granddad, whatever. If somebody does that, that means they'll sell you out cheap, okay? To
Right.
come up. Yeah, they'll sell you out cheap, man. Understand that. People who do things for money will sell you out cheap. Remember what Judas did for them couple of fucking shekels. Remember that. I'll never
Right.
forget that. If the story's true or not, it's a story and it makes sense. It,
Right.
it only means that they'll sell you out cheap. The bigger picture, they sell it out for cheap, bro, for
Right.
money. Remember that. Remember these stories. Like, I don't think people were raised with these stories and don't understand what a lot of this shit means. Teach your babies, man. Go back and understand these things, man.
True that. True that. True that.
Money does not equal happiness. Money equals financial success. Like, I can buy shrimp with money. You know what I mean? I can buy watermelon with money. I can do a lot of shit like that. But that don't mean it's gonna make me happy.
Money provides options.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It can provide options that can lead you to being happy or having peace of mind, so to speak. Like for instance, like I told you earlier, like, hey, I'm about to get a cab at the end of the month so I can go and turn off all my fucking devices and have a peace of mind.
Right.
Like I can't do that without having money. You know what I'm saying? Like I have to have money to buy the cabin, have gas, have food, entertainment, et cetera, et cetera. You know, you gotta
Right.
have things to have those options, to have them outlets to provide the things that you need to get that happiness and that peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? Versus somebody that lives in a studio and your neighbors around you blasting music all damn night. You see what I'm saying? It gives you the options to have or gain that. You know what I'm saying? But it does not. It does not. It doesn't. It doesn't define your happiness, but it's a damn sure a good option to get to it.
Yeah, man, and you gotta live your reality. Like everybody's like, I'm starting to notice something, man. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of people, a lot of people are looking at other people like everybody's life is not your reality. Like, okay, some people were born, they got their mom and dad has a middle class, they went to school, they went to college. This is their life. Your life is your life. Now you have to figure out how to come up in your situation. You see what I'm saying? Don't look out because you spend all your time looking at everybody else. What are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? You
Right.
see what I'm saying? Like, I don't think people understand that. They think somebody's gonna come rescue them.
Right.
They haven't came to remember. They never came to rescue us. I go back to this. Talking about you want to go to Africa, all this. Africans didn't come and rescue us.
Facts.
They didn't get on the World Wide Web since it's been up and say, "Come home. Y'all are Africans. Come home. Leave that place. Come here. Bring your educational, your know-how. Bring your, you know, everything that you have gained from America. Bring it over here. We can build roads, bridges, cable companies, everything that they have there. We can build here because you guys have the know-how. Bring it over here and do that." They never said that. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
So we are
And then,
our own people. We got to figure it out, man. And I think slowly but surely we are, but it ain't gonna be easy, man. I do know that much. Ain't nothing easy worth having, though.
true that. True that. It
And stop
says,
being afraid of people. Don't be afraid, man. Stay dangerous. Don't be
yeah.
afraid, man. You got to go back to being dangerous again. Stop being afraid.
Yeah, man. We too damn happy go lucky, man.
Yeah, man. Stay dangerous. Stop laughing with everybody and trusting everybody, man. Stay dangerous. Be very wary of everybody, man. These are Americans you're dealing. Like, I'm trying to figure out who everybody think they be dealing with. Like, what happened? Like, I heard some guy on the internet. He was like, yeah, these white people ain't scared of us no more. I'm like, look, bro, I don't know what world you living in, but these folks ain't never been scared of nothing. Babylon is brave. Always have been, always will be.
We are yeah, I don't even understand how they got that concept. Um all right, I got a question for you. What is a man's weakness?
What is a man's? You talking about like a male?
Yeah, what is a male man either or? What is our weakness? What is me and you? What is our weakness?
I think men's weakness are the things that they love.
And what do we love?
I mean, it depends on the man. Like some men love, like women for one thing.
Okay.
Listen, I'm a purveyor of history, right?
Right.
Every time it's been women, a
Right.
woman, a
So
woman. Look at
so
all the
let's
stories. A woman has brung down a
let
whole empires.
right.
Carthage.
I agree. So let's piggyback on what you just said when the dude was like, he can hurt men. Understand, they're not going to attack us head on. They're going to attack us through our women, not from us directly. Why that's not strategy if they attack us directly. That's not proper strategy. Strategy is going to be through our women, not through us.
That's a fact. That's a fact because, like I said, man, these people are from the old country, man. They're from the old way. Like how we forgot about the old country. Like, do we understand that this is not a new thing?
Right.
Like America, Rome was the same thing we have right now. There was black people there, light skinned people, mixed people. Uh, it was a whole hodgepodge of people from different areas. Like this is the second go. Babylon was like that. Egypt was like that. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
A United Kingdom was like that. This is not. We act like white people just found black people when they had started the slave trade. No, like these people have already. There's already whole nations of people who are mixed up. You know what I mean? Like from a long time ago. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? They understand all this stuff. Like we trying to fight against people who the government understands, man. They understand what we don't understand, man.
Right. So let's piggyback to what I'm talking to you about, because I'm trying to lead you somewhere.
Uh,
If the woman is our weakness, right? What can we achieve greatness if our woman not only become our weakness but becomes our strength?
okay, so this is easy, man. Where does everybody come from? The woman, right?
Correct.
Who was the first teacher? The woman. Who was the
Correct.
first nurturer? Who was the first person that puts a band-aid on you? The first person who gives you cough medicine? Who's the first person that loves you? In every society, it's the woman. Who's the first person that tells you what to watch out for? Hold your brother hand for y'all walk across that street. Look both ways. Don't leave your brother behind. Y'all stick together. When y'all outside, he hit. If he fights him, y'all all fight together. Who gives you the basic rules? What do you remember right now as a grown man? Little simple stuff that you follow. Your grandmama and your mama and your aunties, it's what they told you.
Right.
We act like that's a bad thing, like a woman can't raise no man. Listen, a good woman can raise a nation.
Hold on. I gotta stop you there, brother. Gotta stop you there. A woman can raise a good person. Don't get me wrong on that. Because my mama and my grandmother raised me.
Exactly.
But they raised me to be a good person. I had to discover that later on in my life around another man that taught me how to be a man. Because guess what? Before that happened, I went through all kinds of fuckery because I didn't learn how to become a man. Manhood is a journey.
Yes.
A journey
Yes.
that only another man can take you to, just like womanhood. That's a journey that only a woman can take another woman. You understand what I'm saying? So I can never make my daughters a woman. That's my wife's job.
Right.
I can only teach my son how to be that man. Now my wife can teach him how to be a good person. Sure enough. She can teach him how to be respectful to a woman, all this shit. But when it comes to the shit that a man got to go through every day, the burden, the load, all that kind of stuff, only I can teach him that.
Right.
Because guess why? Because I am logic based. My wife is emotion based. That's what makes her the essence of the woman. I'm the essence of the man based off of my logic. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why a man shouldn't have so much emotions. That's a dangerous ass person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They haven't hit that manhood yet. You know what I'm saying? It's important that we understand that. Sure enough, like I said, I give my mom and my grandmother the most high, but I tell my mom that all the time. You couldn't raise me to be that man that I needed to be. I didn't become a man until I was like 30 years old. And I think I did a show about that. I didn't become a real man until I hit 30. You know what I'm saying? And when I hit that pinnacle, my eyes opened wide on a lot of shit that I didn't understand because I didn't have that real man to show me that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because when you know how like when I was young, when a real man walk in and talk to you, like your ass to shut the fuck up. You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Probably can't teach me that shit, man, because the man that taught me that he wasn't cursing. He didn't downgrade nobody. He had a deep ass voice. He'll say shit one time, and that was it. Either your ass caught it or you didn't.
But also, like I was saying before, this is the thing, man. The men, like nowadays, man, what I notice is, see, back in them days, the men were nothing like us, bro. The real men,
Right.
this when we were little kids. Around 95, 96, 94, we started to notice that we didn't respect the men because the men were on drugs or they were trying to act just like us. So therefore, you like, we outside together, nigga. Like,
True.
I'm listening to what you saying when, okay, you got an ounce of coke and I got a couple of rocks of coke. Like, I don't give a fuck about what you talking about. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take what you got because you not nobody. You see what I'm saying? We in competition. You should not be in competition with the men.
Right.
Like, you can't go listen to what they said. They had nothing. They had nothing to give except for some drugs or some game.
Right.
Like, we don't need game. We need education. We need rules, discipline, and you know, higher education. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need game, bro. Like, game
Right.
is for people who want to play. Men don't play. If I want to play, you know, I'll play PlayStation or I'll go to the basketball court and play around. Like, men don't play. Like, men don't play fight. Men don't wrestle. Like, we don't play around, like you said.
Right.
And definitely, fuck your feelings. I don't give a fuck. Emotions ain't got nothing to do with it because I got shit I got to get accomplished.
Right.
And I ain't got time to be sitting around crying about it. Like, you adapt and overcome situations. You ain't got time to be sitting around trying to cry because your woman ain't trying to hear about you crying on her lap talking about, I don't know how we gonna get
Not at
that up.
all. Not at all. I ain't trying to hear that shit. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Nah, man. That's why the women ain't got no men. A lot of these men ain't got, they're not gonna follow you. Follow
Yeah.
you where? Like, follow you to death? Why would I follow you over the cliff? I'm smart
Right.
enough to go over the cliff. Like, you like, yo, nigga, you retarded. You going over the cliff. You see what I'm saying? But there's something else I wanted to talk about, man. I know we jumping around, man. I don't know if you got to go or not. I know you probably got
I
to
got a
go.
few more minutes. I got about 15 more good minutes.
I want to I really wanted to ask a question about and I always ask you this, man. I don't know if you ever noticed this, man.
Yeah.
I keep going back to this. And I want to know what people think.
Yeah.
Like I said, I pay attention to everything, bro.
Right.
I
Right.
don't just look at one thing. Like, I never did just listen to rap music. I used to listen to country music too on the low, rock and roll. I had an ear to everything. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Same thing with religions. I listen to everything. Now with this politics. So it really seems like everybody has laid down the demarcation mark right now. We got an election coming up on the 3rd, and everybody's like tripping. What do you think's gonna happen, bro? How do you feel about the state of things? Because we are divided, man. We might not be. We might just be living our life. You know, like, I've been working this whole time. I ain't missed a meal. Coronavirus I don't really know. Nothing's changed in my life.
Yeah. Me
Still
either.
take vacations. I got married. I've been on the beach chilling constantly, barbecue, whatever. Like, nothing really changed in my life, bro. You see what I'm
Yeah. Me.
saying? Like, actually, this has probably been one of the best years of my life.
Well, I can't say that now for me. It
No, no,
ain't
no.
been-
I'm just saying, like, I
yeah.
mean, like, spiritually, understanding wise,
Right.
and I see things that I always thought I was crazy or I was just wasting my time looking at all this. It's all starting to, like, the tree's starting to bear fruit. You know what I mean? It's
Right.
kind of like you plant a seed. It's like, damn, every year it's like the tree just wilting away, and all of a sudden you start to see leaves on the tree. Now you start to see little fruits, and now he's like, damn, okay, so that's how I feel. But it seems like while I'm feeling like this, everybody else is feeling cautious, scared, um, apprehensive, divided.
Gooch, I just realized something. I just figured that shit out.
What's
You
up?
a red pill.
What's that mean?
I'll look it up. I send you links on that on red pill. You a
Man,
red.
man, give me the Reader Digest version. I don't know what that means. No, just like give me a little bit what that means. You just called me. You just call. For all I know, you could be you could be calling me a bussy boy or something. I
No,
don't know
no,
what that
no, no.
means, dog.
I'm a red pill. You know, like the Matrix, right? Where you have the red pill and the blue pill, right?
Oh yeah. Neo and the Matrix. Oh, yeah.
So what happened is you became the red pill. You get what I'm saying? You came out the Matrix.
Yeah.
But a lot of people still take the
Yeah.
blue pill. You see what I'm saying? Like,
Excuse me, bro. Excuse me, right quick. I gotta blow my nose.
go ahead, do your thing.
Damn. Got snot going and everything. I talk about coronavirus. Hold on, Dave. I'm gonna forget this came up, ain't it?
Yeah, no. Yeah, man.
That COVID 21 in this motherfucker.
But yeah, man, you definitely red pill, man. You red pill.
The thing is, the problem with me always has been that I was always black. You know what I mean? I keep going back to that. Like I was always, no matter what I've done, I've always been grounded and just being a regular dude. And a regular dude to me was just, smoking my weed, working my job, hanging out with the fellas, regular shit. But I always knew everything though. But I told the people, they look at me like, this nigga's doing a lot of stuff. What are you talking about? Because the people I'm around, they don't really care about that because they regular Negroes, you know what I'm saying? They don't care about President Bush being in the Skull and Bones and his granddaddy's financing the Nazis, and Mercedes Benz was the one that made the vehicles for the Nazis, and IBM made the tattoos for and all this shit that I knew about. Nobody really cared about all that. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Well, I'm looking at all this shit and all these different levels I've gone through. I went from pro-black to Hebrew Israelite to this, that, and I'm with all these levels of just levels every year, another level, learning all this stuff. Like I said, it's all come full circle this year. Right now, all those things have come full circle. That's why I'm not scared. I'm not worried because I already know what's going on. Like, I'm not saying like I'm all that, and I know what this is. You know what I'm saying? Most things that I see, I know what this is. Like, there's not many things that I see and I'm like, damn, what's going on? I know mostly everything that I see what's going on. Now I'm trying to get I'm trying to get into the system, honestly. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. If that makes any sense, I'm trying to get in. Because it's like, I gotta live here. I might as well jump in. I ain't saying I'm trying to be evil or bad or do nothing, but I'm trying to get in where I fit in. Because if a nigga mumbling on a record can make $500,000 and be living in a mansion for 2 years and then go to jail for the rest of his life, I should be able to live in a mansion for the rest of my life. You see what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, man.
Red pill. I don't know, man. I guess man. I am a red pill.
You red pill, man. You red pill. I mean, it's dude, to be honest with you, man, like it took me a minute to become red pill, but it happened. But it's like when I became red pill, it was like everybody fucking think I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is going to disagree with what you say. Everybody is going to think you're mean and your feelings hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like that red.
Huh? You know, I was back.
Yeah.
Hey, what's going on? No, I had to go for a minute. I had to get ready. To go to my. I got to work. I'm a lab tech, so I had to get shit right. Yo, back to the year thing. This year ain't been this bad for me, man. It's been a blessing, man. Yeah. But another thing is, you know why this year has been good for you, brother? Because you earned that. You earned it. You deserve it. You deserve. Both of you brothers deserve it. Yo, I'm
Yeah.
telling, I say this all the time, man, and I don't really like to put my income or talk about money or whatever. I really actually hate that conversation. But I work at an establishment, and I
Right.
say this to people here all the time. You get accustomed to a certain type of lifestyle where the establishment that I work at. If you're
Right.
making that amount of money in a pandemic and your lifestyle has not been affected through everything that you've done, through everything that's been going on this year, that's a blessing, bro, to say. If you're only if you can pay all your bills and you can pay everything and not have to worry about, oh, I'm broke, I'm this and this and this and this and that, or what everybody else is going through. Even you being on that truck, or my brother, I don't know, in the middle, I don't know what you do, but even if you're able to still financially take care of yourself in this pandemic and what's going on, that's a blessing, man. Because there's
Right.
so many people that lost a lot of things just this year, and you're still
That's a
able to
fact.
live your lifestyle the way that you're accustomed to living your lifestyle. This year has not been that bad for me. I watch me progress a lot this year. So I'm not going to be one of those people after 2020 is over and say, "Oh my God, it's been the most fucked up year forever." I'm not going to be able to say that. I'd be
Look,
lying
man.
if I did. I smile a little different. I walk a little different now. I'm all that. I may have took the long road home, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I kind of like how this feels, and I'm going to stay here. I like how this feels. This feels a little bit. It's. I mastered the essence of the fly talk. Now my salary matches it. It's amazing to me.
Yo, my thing's always been this, man, and you know, I've always been about spreading love. You know, like no matter what the situation, man, spread love, stay down with your people, man, and that's why I say the things I say, because I'm a proven fact that you can be amongst the demons in the world. You got to spread love, man, and everything will come back full circle. You know what I'm saying? I stayed down until I came up, and a lot of stuff is your own inner battles, man. You know,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got to
that's it.
master oneself before you can master this world, man. That's what a lot of people got to understand, man. You got to stay down till you come up, because if I did have a lot of things that I have now, I wouldn't have made it. If I got married in 2007, it wouldn't have worked. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, 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 yeah,
If I had been doing what I'm doing right now back then, it wouldn't have worked. I didn't have the discipline. I really didn't even deserve it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So, you
But
know,
that's why I say the most high God has his timing. He has his timing. Had I had this 10 years ago, I'd have blew that. I'd have blew it. I'd have blew every chance that I had. I'd have blew it all. Cause
but that goes back to what Terrence was saying. You know, being a man, it's a on the job training. It's like
yeah,
you got to get there. It's not a thing like you turn 18, I'm a man now. Nah, bro. It's like
uh,
you got to go through them 20s. You got to, and all of us have been multiple places with multiple groups of people, different areas, different income brackets, you know, different levels. You know what I'm saying? Go through all that to get to where we're at right now. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
but see,
So, yeah,
we
man.
set the crazy thing is the great thing that I appreciate about this conversation is we saw each other's journey though. We watched each other go through everything. We sat there. We was on front lines. We can't say that. Oh, he say he didn't do this because we watched you go through what you go through. We watched that. We watched all the people not believe and make up excuses on why they don't believe, and
Right.
you had to do it anyway. You had to go through your journey anyway. But
Yeah.
that's a good point. Had this been 10, 15 years ago, I'd have blew every chance I had. Hey,
Right.
all I cared about was girls and sneakers and all that other stuff. Now it's just like whatever. Like I love being. This is the best version of me.
Yeah.
This is
See,
the first. What this is what I was doing. All of this, the screaming and the
that's
hollering
the thing,
about,
bro.
and all They don't, Gucci, no, they don't understand me. They don't understand me to get to this Brian. This is the Brian that I was always trying to get to it. I am here now. I'm
The best
here.
way.
I'm him now. Man, it's
That's what's
amazing.
up, man.
And it
But
happened this year.
but you know what though? Your journey ain't done yet. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's just beginning.
But
It's just beginning.
one thing I think I've told Gooch this before, but I always say the person I am today, I want to be better tomorrow, and the next day, the next day. I never want to be complacent of who I was today. And I think what a lot of people mess up at is we can get so caught up into distractions to where we never grow day to day.
Yeah.
Like for instance, and I gave somebody this perfect example. A matter of fact, I was talking to my wife, and I was discussing this with her. I was like, if you get to a point to where you listen to a song and you memorize the whole fucking song, then you have wasted a lot of bits of your brain. Because guess what? In order to memorize a song, your brain has already stored that information.
Yeah.
When you're listening to that song, you're not exercising your brain no more.
Yeah.
Your brain is on autopilot. And that's the same thing when you watch the same movie again. Hell, even if you eat the same food all the time. You don't really exercise your body the same way. Just like going to the gym. A person that has been to the gym for 3 years going to spend more time in the gym versus a person at their first day in the gym.
Yeah.
Because it's going to take them longer to work their muscles because they're used of working their muscles that way.
Yeah.
So we got to start learning, and I'm starting point people out on that shit is when you're playing the same fucking music all the time, and if you're watching the same fucking movies all the time, you're not elevating yourself and your brain to the next level.
I think the only time, and this is the first time I'm probably admitting this, the only time I get scared in life is when I feel like the only time I get scared is when I feel like everything is rotation. Every day is the same. Every day is the same. I get scared then. I don't like that. I don't like that feeling because I don't like every day to be the same. It's not. I like the excitement of not. I like the excitement of the adventure of the not knowing something. You know, I could. My mind consistently moves 1,000 miles an hour. I love to learn. I love to learn. I love to learn. I love to take the information, store it, and then use it down the line. But if every day is the same, if you wake up, go to work, come home, this and that every day, that's when I get scared. That's when I get scared. I'll be like, yo, I got to change up this routine. I got to take a different road to work, bro. I got to take a different scenery route to go. You know what I'm saying? Just to change up. I don't like complacency. It just bothers me. It doesn't. I get scared with that. If every day is the same, we say the same thing every day. We wear the same. We eat the same thing every day. I don't like that. I can't get used to that. Gucci smiling, you know. Gucci smiling because he knows. Like I don't like
red pill. You're a red pill.
I don't like that. Oh, the red pill. What is a red pill? What does that mean?
Red pill is out of the matrix. When you finally have got out of the matrix, to understand that everything we're doing is like running. You're like the hamster in the wheel. You know what I'm saying? That's blue pill. Blue pill is the hamster on the wheel.
Oh,
red
pill
is the hamster that's looking at the hamster that's on the wheel and wondering why the fuck he's on the wheel. I'm gonna run over here and get this damn cheese.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm looking at the people and wondering why the fuck they still trying to get somewhere and they're never going to get there. I'm going to go and get what I need to get because I know my worth. I know who I am. I know my situation. I know what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna stop fucking running at this goddamn wheel and I'm finna go get what I need to get because I get the system. I get the system of the wheel. A lot of people don't get the system of the wheel and they just still running on the goddamn wheel, still on the damn wheel, and they ain't got nowhere.
Yeah. I always just thought it was more exciting to step out of the box. Follow who? Like follow who?
Yeah.
Like I've never been a follower. I don't know how to be a follower.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know how to be a follower. I don't care. Maybe some things I do, maybe some things I did, they might not have liked. Who cares what you didn't like? The end game was to get to this piece that I have now. And I'm
Right.
here. That's the end game. That was the whole end game. If anybody wants to know why I made the decisions that I made, this is the point. This is the outcome of it right now.
No doubt.
I think, man, that
The red pill, I like that.
it's all a work in progress, man. And I think we on the right path to get to where we need to be at, because we nowhere near there. I mean, we just getting to the point to where it's only going to get better because our minds are there. Now we just got to get physically to where we need to be at, man. So
Yeah, it's gotta stop with that. We gotta stop that smoking too. We gotta cut this shit. We got to cut this.
You just gotta do your 2 miles. You just gotta do your 2 miles, man. That's all. You just gotta get up in the morning and do your little 2 miles. You'll be all right.
No, I'm gonna do a 5-on-5 basketball court, John. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you don't want no parts of that, dog, man. You don't want no parts of that. I'll be home in November. You don't want no parts of that, dog. Y'all don't want no parts of that.
Chill, man. Last time I played you, what happened, Gooch?
All right, listen. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about all you gotta do is.
Last time we played, what happened, Gooch?
All you gotta do.
So
we're not gonna talk about that. We're not gonna talk about the past. All you gotta do is get somebody. I'm gonna put this on here right now. Get somebody. Find out a gym we can rent. I'll pay for the gym. Get everybody together. And for one,
you ain't got to pay for it. You ain't got to pay for it by yourself. I'll pay for it with you.
For old time's sake, we get everybody together, man. We'll have a Thanksgiving goddamn basketball, and we can all get together. Get Kendall, get all them niggas together, and we can get it in, man.
I'll tell you about if it's gonna be 10 people, 7 of us is gonna die before you leave out of there. Somebody's gonna pass out. Not me either.
Me, man. We can all get together and do that though, man. For real, we need to look that up, man. See if we can get a gym, man. We can all get everybody together.
I'll look it up tomorrow.
That'd be nice. But yeah, man.
It's gonna be kind of hard with the COVID thing though, because they're not gonna. I don't think the COVID thing.
Yeah, that's a fact. But you never know, man. You never know, man. You never know. We need to get over Elder Carey. He probably can get somebody. But yo, man.
Hey, yo, man, y'all be blessed, man. Y'all be blessed. I gotta get ready to go in this lab and test this stuff.
I do too, man. I got math homework to do, bro. So I got to jump off too, man.
Yeah, I love y'all, bros, man. Y'all be safe, man.
All right, now.
Love y'all too, man. Peace, love.
Hey, yo, depression. We gotta talk about depression, though, man. I gotta see what's going on with the people, man.
All right. Well, next time, man, I'll let you know, man. We get on here. We'll definitely chop it up about that.
All right.
All right, bro. One love, man.
One love. Don't forget, like, subscribe, everybody. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. People like and subscribe to Goochin It on YouTube. Other than that,
but you still ain't answering my question, T. Man. You came in. Remember, what I was saying was about what do you think's going? What do you think? Remember, I started talking about the year was good.
Trump was going to win if that's what you're asking me. They're going to select Trump again. Because, for one, money. He's going to save a lot of billionaires and millionaires' money. With that being said, the goal is going to be more distractions going to be increased. More people are we're going to have a influx of the richer get richer, the poor get poorer. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be up to us, like you said, get on the inside and figure it out. But in order for that to happen, dude, like you said, we got to get inside. But while we're in the inside, we got to have unity within inside our household. Like, for instance, you and your wife got to have unity. Me and my wife have to have unity. Everybody has to have unity within inside the household when it comes to man and woman. You see what I'm saying? In order for us to create greatness outside of our households as a community, as long as, because it don't matter, you could be making $100K in a great ass position, but if your woman don't listen to you and don't follow you, then guess what? Everything is all as failed. everybody's got to be on the same page. Everybody has to have unity, and we got to have mental stability in order to accomplish what we're trying to accomplish. And because guess what? That's going to be their agenda next year. It's going to be the masculinity. It's going to be separation of household. They're going to increase women wages because what's going to happen is they're going to increase women wages. That's going to try to push women to have more wages, but have less options of unionizing with a man because it's going to be that I can't marry a woman that make more money with me thing, and you're going to have the woman's like I ain't gonna listen to a man if he ain't making more money than me type thing. So the goal is going to be unity,
Right.
unity, leadership, love, and respect in order for this stuff to all work.
That's a fact, man. And yeah, man. And I'll just say my piece, man. I think Trump's gonna win. I told everybody before he got it the first time he was gonna win. Because like I said, I keep my ear to the streets. But man, listen, spread love, stay down with your people, man. You know what I
Right,
mean? Have some integrity. Do the right thing even when nobody's looking, man. That's called integrity. Do the
fact,
right thing, man. Spread love. Educate yourself, man. Be wise, man. You got to
right.
be wiser than the serpent. Remember that. You got to be wiser than the serpent. Don't forget. Be wise, man, and spread love and stay dangerous, man. Smile. God loves you. It's all good, man. And for all you people who don't know, go to Twitter, Goochin It, YouTube,
YouTube.
Goochin It. You know, we also got Modern Maturity.
Yeah,
Uh,
mine's maturity night owls. We
yeah,
do
mindless,
actually got our own podcasts. It's night owls and Goochin It. We got our own shows.
yeah, mindless maturity on Facebook, YouTube, Goochin It on YouTube, Twitter. You know, check us out, man. Tell a friend, tell everybody. Remember, spread love, man.
Definitely. Hey
Spread
man, it's
love
been a
to your
pleasure, my
people, man.
brother.
Yeah, man. One love, man. Till
Same here,
next
man.
time, man. You stay safe, man.
You too.
All right, love, bro.
Much love.
Peace.
Peace.
Peace in the Middle East. Ah, yeah, man. That's how we rocking, man. That's how we rocking, y'all. That's it, man. That's the show. Goochin' It on the road edition, man. We out here, man. Spread love, man. I don't know, y'all. We living in some real strange times, man. The main thing is to be wise, man. Don't trust what anybody's telling you, man. Do your own research and know things for yourself, man. And be good to yourself, man. Be good to your people. Straight like that. That's how I live, man. Be good, man. But one love, man. Yeah, CJ, man. You know how we giving it up, man. Ain't nothing changed, bro. Ain't nothing changed but today, man. Still out here. Still doing my thing, dog. Trying to stay positive, man. Trying to push the line, CJ. It ain't easy, man, but it's got to be done. Somebody's got to be stand up and righteous, man. We all can't be evil and bad, dog. You know? When you know better, you do better, man. You know? Good night, Trisha. Wagwan, Trisha. It's all good, man. But y'all be safe, man. Goochin' It on the road edition, man. Y'all keep me in your prayers. I'm going into Colorado, into the snowstorm out here in Salt Lake City and all that. So, you know, I'm out here, man. You know, staying dangerous, y'all. Yeah, one love, man. I'm out. Smile, God loves you.